Did you have a good time at Rezzed?
I did. So, Rezzed 2013 was at the Birmingham NEC, and it was many weekends ago, and we're doing this far too late to remember, but we're still going to talk about it. What did you enjoy?
I enjoyed the worm costume.
I was terrifying.
Threw a holy hand grenade at us. Pretty fun. No hallelujah? What's going on there?
I don't know, they need to up their budget on these worm costumes.
I actually wanted an explosion of some sort, at least.
Okay, so they had just a bunch of indie games. It was Indie Game PC Expo. They had Hotline Miami 2, which is one of the first playable instances of Hotline Miami 2. They had the Shadow Warrior demo. They had... I can't remember.
So they were being hunted.
Yeah, so you are being hunted.
Which was voted game of the show.
Yeah, they had... What was it called? Zomboid?
Project Zomboid.
Project Zomboid.
There's a game called Sneak Sneak in the
Sneak
left
Sneak
field
was good.
selection. We got to try the Oculus Rift.
Yeah, 2 Oculus Rift setups with different games. They just had a bunch of games, bunch of indie games that are coming up in like the next year or two. So what was your favourite game?
Hotline Miami 2.
Hotline Miami 2 was a lot of fun.
So much fun. We both loved the first one. I think it's safe for me to say that you loved the first one. I mean, it's the first one to the nth degree. The soundtrack's better. The controls are the same graphics style and everything, but the soundtrack's better. The
controls feel a little bit more tuned up, but not in so much of a big way. There were still a few glitches in the demo, like you could hit people through walls, which you couldn't do that in the first one, but you're assuming that's just an early build of something. The music was amazing.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's going to be awesome. It was way darker than the first one.
Oh yeah, I mean the scene at the end of the demo.
The demo starts out as if you're doing a movie based on the first game, but you don't realise that. But after you finish the first bit, the first couple of minutes, it cuts off as if the director's saying cut. He comes on, talks about what you're doing in the scene, then he goes into the main game, and then he goes into like guys being bored, and then doing like a Hotline Miami level. And at the end of the demo, you just beat a guy to death while he begs you not to. So it's all fun stuff. So yeah, Hotline Miami 2.
So that was both our names for the show.
Yeah.
What was your
my game of the show was Hotline Miami 2, but my most favourite thing that we did was play with the Oculus Rift. The thing's awesome.
It is such a nice piece of technology. I'm really looking forward for the, it's next year, isn't it, the commercial version comes out?
I think so.
We were already playing on the developer kit, which was 720p?
No, that was the SD one. We were playing on the SD one, not the HD one.
Oh, I thought it was 720p and just had a low resolution. That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
But it was just, it was the one that's already had the developer kit with the poor screens, but in the games we played were, what's it called? Ether 1?
Ether 1 and a submarine game.
And a submarine where you explore the ocean floor. And in both of them, just looking around and just moving felt really cool. You can see all first-person games, well just lots of games, but mainly first-person games, just so much being improved by using it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool future.
It's gonna be really cool. I was interested in the technology before, but I wasn't gonna buy one, and this is kind of convinced me. The only problem is, I mean, I've got thicker glasses than you, and you could wear the headset with your glasses.
I could, yeah, my glasses were fine.
I couldn't do that. It was started pressing into my face. I had to take them off. It bent the glasses out of shape. What was your surprise hit of the show?
My surprise hit of the show? Shadow Warrior. I didn't really know much about it. I didn't even know it was a remake, really.
No, we only found that out yesterday.
Yeah, until we researched into it further. But Shadow Warrior was really fun. I wasn't expecting it. It's just really fast-paced. You have a sword, hit everything, magic spells, gun, shoot all the undead guys.
It was really fun.
It was really fun. Very fast-paced.
Especially
that was probably my most surprising one, just because I didn't really know about it. Oh, Prison Architect was there as well. Oh, yeah, that's already sorted out. So
yeah, it's been a while. There was Revenge of the Sunfish as well, which is just...
man, Revenge of the Sunfish. We don't have any footage.
It's too sensible. It's too sensible a game.
If we find any, I'll put it up. But holy crap, what's wrong with that game?
My surprise here would have been Sneak Sneak.
Oh yeah, Sneak Sneak was really good.
In the left field collection, it's a multiplayer.
I don't have any footage of that either.
But that's a co-op puzzle platformer with stealth elements, and it was really fun. Controlled really nice.
There's basically only 2 buttons. There was X to hide behind things and A to jump.
Yep.
And you just got to get to each checkpoint together, and then it activates. And you just got to avoid the flashlights, really. But the art style was really nice, and the controls were really well. It worked well, and the co-op was really fun. So yeah, there's probably going to be one to get. Other awesome game, Hacker.
Yeah, I was going to mention Hacker.
Hacker was awesome.
Not really a game.
Well, no, but I'm still going to get it. Every hacker that you've seen in the films, you become. And it just fills the screen with code. It was
You have
a time limit to get up to 100%, and the more you mash your keys and vary it, the higher your percent goes up. It was really hard. I got up to 96%. I couldn't do it. I didn't see anybody do it. And I think that's all the game is.
Yeah.
I'm still going to get it.
Game that was probably the most fun to watch and play was Tanya When Your Teens.
pretend you're when you're teen.
Ridiculous
What the
game. I
hell's
think we've
up with
got some
that game?
footage of that somewhere.
We do. We have quite a bit of.
We'll put that up.
So you played it with an arcade controller with about 1 billion buttons, and they all had their own lights. So they all start off with one colour, and you get one action to do. As you do that action, it goes into the next screen, and it gives you 2 sets of buttons, so it changes half of that arcade stick into another colour, and then it gets more crazy and crazy from there.
And then the buttons start swapping around, and it's all changing. You end up pissing on skunks and pissing on women. You piss on everything. You piss on a lot of things in the end. It's almost like it wants you to press this.
But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Don't know if you'll be able to play it because you need that special arcade controller. I guess you could do it with a keyboard.
Not as fun. What did you actually think about Sir You Were Being Hunted? Because it was voted best game of the show.
Yeah, everybody was raving about it, and when we got to play it, nothing really happened. We have a ton of video with nothing happening. You ran about on an island. It wasn't clear what you were meant to do. The robots were sort of problems, but not really.
Yeah, I mean, you just run straight at them all and
yeah,
survive.
The thing of the game is,
seconds.
as you start off on an island, you get a bunch of starting items, and it's randomly generated, I think, the island.
Procedurally generated, but I'm not 100% sure what that actually means.
So, and then you run about this island, and as time goes on, more and more robots start to hunt you. You're meant to escape the island. So after, like, I think they were saying 5 minutes, you get robot dogs. After 10 minutes, there's a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
After 15 minutes, there's more robots, and gradually it gets harder and harder and harder. And apparently they told us the developer of the game finished one in 3 hours,
yeah.
and one in 10 hours of playing.
Which is pretty fucking long.
Everybody was raving about it, who we were talking to.
Yeah, and I just didn't get it.
Yeah, and when I played it, I was like, I don't really know what to do. You can throw bottles to make sounds to distract the robots, and all the system mechanics sound really good. But when we came to play it, it didn't make any sense, and we didn't know what to do. You have to find these things on the ground, but there was no map, so we didn't know. There's no
direction in the game.
There's no, yeah.
It was free roam, but the worst possible kind.
You can't go in. Could you? No, you couldn't. You can't go in the houses. You just go up to doors, press E, and you get random items. So I got a gun, but it didn't really do anything to the robots.
No, you couldn't.
And after like 10 minutes of gameplay, I just started running about, not knowing what to do, dodging robot bullets on fun, running into a bunch of them and dying, and that was it.
We just got bored and killed ourselves.
Yeah.
If that's why it's difficult, that's not very good.
I get the feeling it could be a good game. You just have to learn the mechanics and like spend more time with it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of hidden depth to it, but on the surface it's not very friendly or fun.
No, from the sounds of it, it was the people the developer were talking to who got the most out of it, because they were showing the things you can do. They almost got a tutorial off the developers, which is probably the best way to do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But as far as pick up and play, as far as a demo goes, it wasn't very good.
No, it wasn't a very good demo.
So what do you think of Rezzed overall then?
I really enjoyed it. It was lots of fun. I'd go again.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we can go next year and get some press tickets if we can. I was very impressed, and that should get us the press tickets hopefully, because we made a pun. Excellent. Excellent.
Good job.